us know you'd like to ask a question. We'll set an embargo towards the end for 10:30 on Sunday evening. Somewhere to start, please.
Hello, Pep. Just your assessment of that game, and also the goal that was disallowed seems to have been...
Listen, I didn't watch it. But I had 5 flash interviews, and all of them asked me the same question. So maybe you watch it better than me. I didn't watch it, but after Newcastle Arsenal action, so I don't know. I didn't watch it, honestly.
Obviously, Pep would be, having led in the game for so long, it would be frustrating to have conceded the late equaliser. Can you just clarify what happened at the end with you and Darwin Núñez?
Nothing happened.
But Pep had to Jurgen had to sort of take him away. Was it just emotions running high?
He's just stronger than me. Nothing happened.
But listen, you were frustrated though.
Listen, no, it's not frustration for that. I'm really pleased. So the second question in the press conference, you talk about that, we're not in the good side, honestly. So maybe for the last question, they asked me about Darwin Núñez and Pep Guardiola, I'm going to answer, nothing happened. So I'm incredibly pleased about the performance we played because we know exactly in 7 years, 8 years here, how tough they are, how good team. But the way they make our high pressing, the way how many provoke long balls, we concede just 2 chances against that team when header in the first half in the goal, because Alexander Arnold having incredible talent for that situations. And the way we make a build-up from Ederson, the post that they have, that they take a decision first, invite them to make the first movement to take the right decision for the pass. The way they make a build-up with Ruben, short and long. The way the Manu Akanji and Rodri, how they play in these spaces, how they move, how in the position perfect Kyle and Nathan to avoid the transitions that with Salah and Núñez and Luis Diaz after, or Jota or whatever. So it was really, really good. Our left side was a little bit better than our right side. Maybe we missed a little bit. We contact with Bernie and Julian a little bit more, productive. But these are the type of players. They have another incredible talents, but it's different. For example, Kevin Okundo, that they have the ability, to contact with Erling or the wingers in that position. In the transitions, we don't have Kevin, for example, like against Liverpool, always it's happened. Our backwards, how defend the set pieces, amount of corners that we had. So everything was really high standards. So after 8 years winning what we won, perform against Liverpool in that way, oh my God! So it's really, really good. They are happy. We are a little bit less happy. It's football. It's happened. So nothing else. So really, really pleased. I'm so proud.
Is this pride maybe the best compliment, that it was less of a heavy metal and more of like a great pop kind of match?
No, when they run, it's heavy metal. When they run, it's my God. When they make a transition, we talk about that, and they allow them to make 1 or 2 passes, contact with Salah, never lose the ball, set the ball, and after they run, you cannot stop them. You just pray, go on your knees, and defend well. And today we did it well. So last game against Chelsea, in the box we defend really poor. So we go on the grass. So today we stand up, defend the doors. We rely on our keeper. So in general, but the way they play, we can't. We don't have the space that they have. They build players for that way, for the transition quick. We have a more post. And run when we can run, but make more the process, travel with the ball all together, And we did it like quite similar last season. Really good. Because I know after 8 years against which team we're playing for. So they are an excellent. So I admire a lot the job from Jurgen. He knows that. I spoke one personally, publicly, because they are really good. I know how difficult it is to do what we have done. It's so difficult. And that's why after many years, we are able still to do it, be hungry, be upset in the locker room and a little bit sad because they feel, oh God, we had the chances to do it. They don't do it. But it's football. I said to them, guys, it was a must. It was an incredible, great game. But football is like that. So statistics or who deserves more, it doesn't count. So they traveled to Liverpool at one point, and I'm going to take my bottle of wine with 1 point.
Neil?
And Pep, we saw you on a couple of occasions turning to the crowd, sort of asking for more. Do you think it's difficult sometimes after the incredible treble season for a support to lift themselves again?
It's 12:30, still we were in the sheets.
Right?
It's 12:30, still we were asleep. It's 12:30, so yeah, it really. So I would like noise. I like noise against Liverpool and whatever, but okay, it didn't happen. So we had. You know what I feel when it's happened? I had to play better, create more chances, and make environments. You know, the crowd, our followers. So yeah, we need them. So all these years in the important moments, we did it together, and we need them. We need them. Being here, but come on, because these guys deserve it. So they are not starving. They are not, oh, guy, we want to travel. If you see how 4 goals in Chelsea, how run every game, today again, so still they want to do it. And that is the best. When you win, everybody's happy. But when you don't win and play in that way, you have to be happier. Honestly, happier. Because it's not easy to see from consistency for many, many, many years. Winning everything and more. But we miss one. Just winter we can close the circle and finish the circle winning the World Cup. So when doing that, still performing that way, I know what I'm talking about, honestly. I know what I'm talking about.
Simon?
Could I ask you about Haaland? 50 goals in 48 games with Chelsea.
Just 50.
17 games quicker than any other player. Incredible record.
Yeah, it's incredible. So the threat, and in some moments we had to find him a little bit more, but the last action, you know, football at the end, we lost it because the header in the last corner from Julian, incredible take. Go direct to the goal is goal. Go more out of the goal is goal. But it was no goal, it was not out of the goal. It was in the position Nathan didn't arrive. So in football, it's the margin. So go incredible. We spoke to Jeremy in the half time. So go to the byline. You invite him to go too much. Go to byline. In 2-3 actions, go to byline. Make a cross. Erling shoot, deflection, keeper, good save. And Julian and Erling field there and go to the Liverpool. And after that, so it happened. Another day, in Stamford Bridge, shoot, deflection, goal. Football is like that. Deflection is that. So we have to accept it. And after this action, we concede the goal. Really well done, because Salah is excellent. When the people runners and play inside with Alexander Arnold, good finishing. It's football. Against that team is that. But we concede few. Against that team, Liverpool, I watch a lot of times these games because I enjoy watching him, because it's a team like, it's positive, like we want to try to do. How many chances create today? 7, 8, 9? After win, lose, like all the teams, but create chances. Today, we were incredible, good in all departments. So it's a pity, but I said to them, so we're not going to win the Premier League today, we're going to lose the Premier League today. It's just, okay, continue to be ourselves, perform against that team, like challenge us for the last years for many, many times, and play the way we want to continue. Now it's Leipzig, like they run even more than Liverpool to qualify first, and after, you know, Spurs, and yeah, go Aston Villa, oh my God, so continue. But with these players, what can I say? What can Brigada say? So the performance was really, really, but really, really good.
Set the embargo for 10:30 on Sunday evening, please, guys.